Hello everyone, I welcome you all to our channel Let's Learn Automation, and in this session we are going to see how we can use this keyword and where it can be useful. So for that I will create a new package first of all and will name it like this keyword, and here I will create a new class and will name it like program1. So first of all let's try to understand the concept of this keyword. So this is the comment section. I'm just using the definition. So every class having the have unique reference number. So whatever the class we are using, every class having the unique reference number, and the reference variable refer the unique reference number of class. Reference name of variable means what? Whenever we are going to create the object, like here we can say that if I'm going to create the object for this class program1 a equals to new program1. So basically this part is called as object, and now we are giving the name to this part as a. So this is a is called as a reference number. So this a reference number or reference variable is referring to the this particular class. Okay, so the reference variable refer the unique reference number of the class. So this particular reference variable is refer the unique reference number of the class, that is program1. In the same way, this keyword also refer the unique reference number, means this keyword we are using in this particular program, it is also referring the unique reference number of the class. Then this keyword refer to the current object inside the method or constructor. So this keyword refer to the current object. We are going to see everything in a program, so don't worry about it. So just first of all try to understand the whole concept of this keyword, then we'll try to implement everything. So this keyword refer to the current object inside the method or the constructor. So whenever we are using this, it refer to the current object. Whatever the current object we are using, it refer to that object. Then it is also used when we want to call the zero parameterized constructor. Even we need to call the parameterized constructor. In both the cases, we can use this keyword, and it is also called as a constructor chaining. We'll see that later. Then also when there are same name of variable to the instance and a local variable, means if the name of the local variable and instance variable is same, and at that time if we want to call the instance variable, at that time we can use this keyword, or in that situation we need to use this keyword. Then it can call non-static method, means we can call the constructor by using this keyword. We can call the instance variable, even we can call the method too, that is the non-static method. And in static method we cannot use this keyword. So in a non-static method we cannot use this keyword. So this is the some theoretical portion about this keyword. Now we'll try to understand what is this like. This keyword refer to the current object inside the method or constructor. We'll try to understand this in a program. So this is about the some theoretical portion. Now we already have one class. Here we have created, or we define one object, that is what this object, this is the object, and this is what the reference variable for the object. Now I will try to print the value of object a. So like a, let's see what we got. So here we can say that this keyword dot, this is what the name of the class, name of the package, this keyword, and this is what the value, that is program1, and this is what the unique reference number we can say that of that object. Now if I create the another object like b, I can say, and again if I print the value of b or the value of reference variable b, I'm not printing the object, but I'm just printing the value of reference variable a and b. So let's execute. Here we can say that this is the common thing until now, and this is for the unique reference number for a and b. So these are the different. Now here I will try to print. So first of all I will comment this two line, and now I will print this. Okay, this. Okay, I cannot use this over here because this is the static method, and here we have written in static method we cannot use this keyword. So for that I need to create the another method. So I will create one method like void uh, print this. So this is our method, and here I will print this. So now here I will just call that method. So a dot print this. Okay, so what I have done here, I just need to, or I'm trying to prove this keyword refer to the current object inside the method or constructor. This keyword refer to the current object. So our current object is this one, and that is stored into the a reference variable. So I just try to print the value of reference variable a, and here I'm trying to print the value of this. Now I cannot print the value of this directly because we cannot use this keyword in a static method, and main is our static method. So what I have done, I just created one non-static method and name it like print this, and here I am printing the value of this. Now I will call this method and let's see what output we got. So here we can say that we are getting the same value. Okay, so this is so it means that this particular keyword or this keyword is referring to the current object. This keyword is referring to the current object. Now here we got the another object, and now I will call b dot print this, and let's print it again. So here we can say that same value, or this complete both the values are same. So it means that whenever we are using this keyword, that this keyword is referring or refer to the current object of class, we can say that. So this is what the implementation, that how this keyword refer to the current object. Then after that we'll try to execute, or we'll try to implement this thing, this one. After that we'll try for the constructor. So what it says, let's cut this, and I will create one more class, and we'll name it like program 2. And here first of all I will write down the what we are going to do. So let's try to understand this first. So whenever the name of the instance variable and local variable are same, then JVM confuse which one is local and which one is instance variable. So to avoid this, we need to use the this keyword. So what I meant to say that, like first of all, I will define one instance variable. So integer a equals to 10. So this is what the instance variable, because this variable is defined outside the method but inside the class. This is what defined outside the method and inside the class. And here I will define integer b, sorry, same variable a equal to 20. Now if I try to print the value of a, if I try to print the value of a, and if I execute, then I'm getting the 20. Okay, here we have one variable as an instance variable having name a equal to a and the value is 10, and this is what the local variable. So write down, let's, it is local and it is instance. So whenever I'm just try to print the value of a, or if I try to use the value of a, every time I will get the value of local variable. If I try to print this multiple time too, then also I am getting the same value, like 20 20 20 means I am getting the value of local variable. But if I want to access the value of this variable, then I need to use this dot a. So again we cannot use this, sorry, okay, we cannot use this in a static method. So let's create one more method like void show. Name of the method can be anything, and here I'll try to use this one, or I will use this one too. Okay, done. Now this is not required. Let's delete this. So here, what I need to do again, this is the program where a is the instance variable whose value is 10, and show is a method where again I am defining the uh, same name of variable with the different value, that is 20. This is the local variable, and let's comment this. And now what I'm doing, I'm just trying to print the value of a. Okay, and for that, for execution of this show method, I just need to create the object. I can do like that, new, this is the object, and dot show method, because this is the real object. We are not using the reference variable, we are using directly object. If I try to execute this, then I am getting 20. So it is printing, this particular statement is printing the value of a as a 20 because it is printing the local variable. If I try to print it again, the same thing, then I will get the 2020 at the same, or every time I'm getting the 20 because it is referring to the local variable, because first preference is given to the local. Now if I want to print the value of a equal to 10, that is the instance variable, then I just need to use the this keyword over here, this dot a, and now if I run it, then I will get first of all the local variable 20 and then the instance variable value, that is what, 10. So in this way we can use the this keyword to access the instance variable or even the global variable, we can say that. So here we have proved that whenever the name of the instance variable and the local variable are same, then JVM confuse which one is local and which is instance variable. So to avoid this, we need to use the this keyword. Or if we want to access the instance variable inside the method, which whenever the name of the variable is same in both the conditions, so at that time we need to use the this keyword. So this is what the another thing. So what we have done in a previous, here we have explained this one. Now it's time to implement this one, constructor. So let's cut it, and again I will create one more class, program 3. So here we are going to implement these two. So what it says, it is used when we want to call the zero parameterized constructor of its own class, and it is also used to call the parameterized constructor of its own class. So here we are going to see the constructor concept. So we know that what is constructor? Constructor is a special method which name is same as the name of the class. So I will use program 3 as the name of the constructor, and here I will write down this is zero parameter constructor. So this is zero parameter constructor, and now I will use uh, one parameterized constructor, and here integer a, for example, this is integer parameter constructor, and here I will try to print the value of a. So these are the two constructor. Now if I create the object for this, so program 3 a equals to new, and like this. Okay, and now if I run it, so what happened, this is zero parameter constructor, and we are not getting the execution of this because this is the parameters constructor, and here we haven't passed any value in the constructor. So this is what this particular object is matching with the this constructor, so that's why this constructor execute. But I want to execute this constructor too. So at that time what I need to do, like I can use this, and here I need to pass which type of parameter we are using. Here we are using the integer. For example, if I pass 10, then here this, and I just pass the same parameter value which I use in the another constructor or the parameterized constructor. So if I execute this, then I am getting this is the integer parameter constructor equal to 10, and this is 0 parameter constructor. Means what I have done here, like I just call one constructor into the another constructor. So what it says, it is also used when we want to call the zero parameter constructor of its own class, or it is also used when we call the parameterized constructor. In both the cases we can use. So here I just try to call the parameterized constructor, but if I don't want to do like this, then just remove it, and here I will call like this. And if I execute, then this is the integer parameter constructor equal to 10. Now the zero parameter constructor haven't called, so here I can do like I can use this, and now if I run it, then I am able to call the both the constructor. So this is, in this way we can use the, we can access the parameterized constructor, even the non-parameterized constructor, and this is also called as a chaining. How chaining is called, like if I use the another constructor, like I just copy this, and if I use the string parameter over here, str, and this is string parameter constructor, and I will print the value of str. And now if I execute the same program again, so I'm not getting the execution of this. So how can I execute this? So for execution of this particular thing, I can do one thing, like, so I'm just calling this constructor. Okay, so after calling this constructor, first of all this will this execute. So first of all default will execute because I am using this keyword over here. Okay, and then this constructor will execute. So what I will do, here I will use this, and here I can pass array any string, and if I execute now, so I'm getting the execution of all the constructor. So how this program execute, let's try to understand the flow of execution over here. So here I just created the one constructor, that is default constructor, then parameterized constructor of integer parameter, then string parameter constructor, and here I just create the object. And while creating the object, what I have done, I just pass the integer value which is going to match with this particular constructor because it contain the integer parameter. Now in this constructor I use this keyword, and I haven't used any parameter, so definitely that is going to call the zero matter parameter constructor. So this will execute this thing. Okay, this will execute this thing. So while execution, it come to know that it contain this with the string. So as this is available over here, so it will shift to this. So first of all, this particular parameterized constructor with the string value will execute, then this default will execute, and at last this will be executed. So this is the flow of program. So what is going to happen, this particular thing is matched with the integer. Okay, integer constructor. Then here we can say that this keyword is used, but it does not contain any value, so it will call the zero parameters constructor. So this will get called, but whenever the pointer execution comes to here or JVM comes to here, and it come to know that this contain again this keyword with the string value, then this will call this particular constructor. Then the second this line will be executed, and after all this line will get executed. This is the flow of program. So this is about the we can say that this is called as a constructor chaining, or we can call the multiple constructor in the same program. Now let's try to understand the about the with the method. So how we can do this with the method too, like here we can see it can call the non-static method too. It can call the non-static method. So we'll try to call non-static method. So for that I will create one more class and will name it like program 4. So let's remove this, and here uh, I will first of all I will create some method. So like void m1, and here I will just use m1, then m2, then m3. So these are the three simple method m1, m2 and m3. Now uh, what I need to do, I will just call one method. So here I can do like uh, first of all I need to create the object a equals to new. This is the object, and now I will call a dot m1. So this is the normal way, and if I execute this, then definitely we will get the execution of m1 because we haven't called m2 and m3. Now what I need to do, I need to call m2 and m3 too. So here I can do like this dot m2, then this dot m3, and if I execute this again, I'm getting the execution of everyone, that is m2, m3 and m1. So what it mean to say that I can call the method by using the constructor. So normally what we do, we create the object like here, we create the object to call the constructor. But if we use this keyword, then there is no need to create the object, so by which extra memory will not get created, because we are using this keyword, and this keyword is referring to the current object of the class. So that's why here in this way we can use the this keyword to call the method too, that is the non-static method. Then here we have seen we can call the constructor. Then here we can see that whenever there are the variable, one is instance and local, and both the variable name is same, then at that time we can, if we need to access the instance variable, then we can use that instance variable by using this keyword. And here we have seen the relationship between the current object, how this keyword referring to the current object. Let's try to understand this again in a diagrammatical manner. So for example, like if I try to use this one, yes. So now for example, what we have, this is the block, and for example we have created one class student, and this class contain two things, that is roll number and name. And I will create the object like student1, or I can say s1 and s2. These are the two objects. Now what happened, when I created the s1, so for example this is what our object, name it like s1, and here the roll number is 100 and the name is Harry, for example. So this is what the object s1, or I can say s1 is referring to this, and this is the another object. So here 101, and this is the another value, and this is what object s2. So s1 is referring, or this is what s1 object, and this is what s2 object. Now whenever I'm using this, so if I use this over first of all, so with the object s1, so first of all this will refer this current object. Okay, and now if I created the another object like s2, then this will refer to the s2 and it get cancelled. So this is what the uh, use of this with the current object means what, whenever we are going to create the new object, every time this is going to refer to the current object. So first of all we created the s1 object, so this will refer to the s1 and it will refer to the 100 and Harry. And whenever we created the s2, so after that this will refer to the current latest object, we can say that. So this will not refer to the s1 object. So again every time this will refer to the current object of the class. This is for the concept. So this is all about the this keyword. Thank you.